Hey everybody, Shaman32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the first episode of season 2 of Blackadder. This one is entitled Bells. I am so excited because when I think Blackadder, this is the version of Blackadder that I will see in my head. That is the Edmund that pops into my head when I think Blackadder. Personally, I might have seen all of this. I might have. I cannot tell you what I have seen. It might all be from one episode I've seen, and that I can't remember. Like, there's one character I can remember. Actually, two characters technically, and I don't know what episode they're in. I know they're in the same episode. They might be, but I don't know what episode. Okay, I cannot tell you. Not even from the thumbnails on the DVD menu, because I'm watching from DVDs because they used to belong to my dad and my stepmom. So I've got all of it, except for like one of the specials. But yeah, this is the Blackadder. I know it's got Stephen Fry in it. We've got Queenie. Edmund's a bit smarter. Baldrick's a bit... It's like Edmund and Baldrick are switched, I believe. But yeah, we've got Queen Elizabeth. We've still got Percy. I am so excited. I don't know what's going to happen when, but last episode last episode of the first season, of the first version of him. I did not see it ending like that with the royal family dying. I did not see it coming at all. It was a weird episode with, like, Edmund was in it, and then we had the narrator was it actually physically in it as well, which was kind of cool. Like, maybe it was the narrator guy, even though he died, somehow retelling his story, and he told it because it was his rival. He told it in a way that made Edmund look simpler. I don't know. It was weird, but I like it. I liked that season a lot more than I thought I would do. I'm so glad I've watched it properly now and actually gave it another chance because you guys voted for the show. But we're now into the stuff. Like, I've watched, I think the season I've watched the least out of these season 2, 3, and 4, and I say seasons to distinguish from series, even though this is a British series, because it's just easier on my head to distinguish between what the series 1 of the series Blackadder. It confuses my brain. So saying season helps distinguish. But the one I know the least of is the next one, which is the Prince George season. I might have seen all of that. I really cannot tell you what I've seen of what. But before I waffle on any longer, we're going to get into this because I am so excited. I'm so excited right now. Oh, I get like this. I get nervous for the first episode of a season. I can't help it. But we're going to get going. So if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm so excited. But this is the opening I picture as well. And this version of the music is the one I hear in my head.
Father, I must speak. I can be silent no longer.
I think she's one of the characters I was talking about that I remember.
You're not completely happy, are you? It's Mother, isn't it?
Oh.
No, it's not.
You're brooding over her death, aren't you?
Kate,
No.
for the final time, your mother
yeah.
is not dead. She's
in denial a bit, isn't she?
But, Father, surely...
Yes, Kate. I want you to become a prostitute.
I had a feeling that's what he was going to say.
Please go on the game. It's a steady job.
Jeez, Dad.
I shall go to London, disguise myself as a boy, and seek my fortune.
Which I know another character is in this episode. I'm so excited. That is the Edmund I know.
Very good shot, my lord. Thank you, Warren.
Oh, Percy.
Oh, don't bother apologising. I'm sorry you're alive.
Good. I see the target's ready.
Oh, Baldrick. I don't want Percy shooting at me, no.
I don't know what you mean. Oh!
Oh.
I am sworn to secrecy. Torture me, kill me, you shall never know.
Oh, he's going to tell him.
Oh, Jane Harrington!
The Jane Harrington?
Yes.
Jane, bury me in a Y-shaped coffin, Harrington.
Okay.
Feels like a privy door when the plague's in town.
Jeez.
You'll get over her.
Oh, Baldric.
I did.
Oh, Percy. Baldric's gonna get shot.
So did Baldric, actually.
Oh! I think he was right on target where he wanted to go then.
Well, in that case, I'm going to shave.
Damn right. Shave it. Oh! Oh, God, he's pinned, or did it miss? Please tell me it missed.
Not to worry, my lord. The arrow didn't in fact enter my body.
Ah, good.
No, by 1,000 to 1 chance my willy got in the way.
I'm so happy.
But now, I will leave it there forever.
Right, so, Baldric. It
Okay.
can be your lucky willy.
Years from now, I'll show it to my grandchildren.
I don't think you'll be
your
having any.
grandchildren may now be out of the question.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Oh, God. Ow.
I'm an honest, hard-working lad, but poor, and I must support my father, who is stark raving mad. Therefore, I come to London to seek a servant's wage.
I'd put your hat back on, love. Cover your hair.
Baldric, you're fired. Be out of the house until...
Oh, Baldric.
Isn't that a bit of a girl's name?
Oh, it's short for
Or
Bob.
Bob. I'm so happy.
Well, Bob. Welcome on board.
I love the way he says Bob. Much.
Bob, this is Percy.
Perfect, Percy.
A dimwit I don't seem to be able to shake off.
Oh, we love Percy.
You young roister-doister, you. You look a likely sort of lad for tricks and sports and all sorts of jolly rosy-cheeked caperings, eh? Of course
Okay,
you do.
calm down.
And more besides, I'll warrant you, young scamp.
Okay, a little bit overlord. Overlord? I read Lord, I'm sorry. Overboard.
I say, Bob, I think this calls for a celebration. How about a game of
Yeah.
cop and ball and a slap-up tea at Mrs. Miggins' pie shop?
Get lost, creep.
I like you, young Bob. You've got balls.
No, I don't. There they are. Oh, give them to me.
Nice try, Melchi. But it's
Okay, I was wondering if he was Melcher in this one or just in fourth.
those people with the funny faces and the bells.
Jesters, ma'am.
No, it's lepers. Where's Edmund these days?
Lovely. I love her as Queenie so much.
Do you think he'd spend more time with me if I was a boy?
Surely not, madam.
You almost were
You're
a boy,
wonderful.
my little cherry pip.
I love Nursey.
And everyone shouted, he's a boy, he's a boy. And then someone said, but he hasn't got a winkle. God be praised, it's a miracle, a boy without a winkle.
I'm so happy to be watching this season. I've been so looking forward to this. Green sleeves. The rain, it raineth every day. Hey, Nonny, I love you. My love is a prick on a Tudor rose. Okay. Hot sex madrigal in the middle of my tights. And many more.
We're a couple of fine lads together, aren't we? Let's get ratted and talk about girls, eh?
Yeah, overcompensating about things.
Oh, God. I find you curiously pleasant company, young Bob.
I love the way he says Bob. I can't help it.
You mean rumpy-pumpy?
What would you say, my lord, if I were to say, I love you?
Of course, it depends entirely on who you said it to. If you said it to a horse, I'd presume you were sick. If we really did fancy each other.
In that case, my lord, I love you.
Okay, Edmund.
Don't worry, Bob. He used to try and kill me, too.
Never worked though, did it?
It's my manservant.
I see. Well, don't be embarrassed. If you've got the pox, just pop your manservant on the table and we'll take a look at it.
I'm sorry, wait. No, oh, okay. It took me a second.
Just leaves more rampant totty for us real men, eh?
Look, am I paying for this personal abuse or is it extra?
No, all part of the service. I think you're in luck, though. An extraordinary new cure has just been developed for exact...
Oh, an extraordinary new cure. Absolutely.
It wouldn't have anything to do with
Like
leeches.
an X-ray.
I had no idea you were a medical man.
I've never had anything you doctors didn't try to cure with leeches. A leech on my ear for earache.
That was a normal thing, wasn't it? Or one
of.
of.
For constipation.
They're marvellous, aren't they?
Well, the bottom one wasn't. I just sat down and squashed it.
As far as this case is concerned, I've now had time to think it over, and I can strongly recommend a course of leeches.
Leeches, of course.
Just pop 4 in your mouth in the morning and let them dissolve slowly. In a couple of weeks, you'll be beating your servant with a stick just like the rest of us.
That's the problem.
I'm long past entrusting myself to some deranged druid who gives her professional address as 1 Dunghill Mansions Putney.
And, of course, he's straight there, obviously.
I seek information about a wise woman.
The wise woman. The wise woman.
Yes,
the wise woman. Oh, Jinx.
Must ye know of the wise woman?
Yes.
Is that her?
First, she is a
Wise?
woman.
Okay. And second, she is wise, right?
She is...
Wise.
Wise.
You do know her, then? Of course.
Where?
Here. Do you have an appointment?
No.
Well, you can go in anyway.
She did really well, like, switching characters then, or switching personalities.
For already I see thy bloody purpose. Thou plottest, Blackadder. Thou wouldst be king and drown Middlesex in a butt of wine.
Well, that's one thing, but that's not what he's here for, that.
I'm in love with my manservant.
Oh, well, I'd sleep with him if I were you.
She doesn't judge.
Oh, I have to drug them first, of course. Being so
Yay.
old and warty.
But what about
Straight
my
back to bed.
position, my social life?
Nobody has to know.
Well, then, 3 other paths are open to you. 3 cunning plans to...
Cunning plans.
I've decided that you are to leave my service.
Oh, no,
Aw.
my lord. My father will starve and I'll have to become a male prostitute. And besides, I thought...
She's still covering herself.
Oh, my lord.
Now, I want to make it absolutely clear that I'm in no way
Oh,
interested
God.
in the contents of your tights.
You might be, my lord, if you knew what I kept in them.
Oh, she's going to tell him.
Oh, no, you haven't got one of those birthmarks shaped like a banana, have you?
No.
Or a tattoo saying...
Block that door. Somebody's going to walk in.
Good Lord.
2 minutes later.
And now, I want to marry you, Bob.
Kate.
Then come, kiss me, Kate.
Oh, no. Oh, God, I thought somebody was walking in the door then.
He wishes to marry a girl called Bob.
That's a very odd name for a girl, isn't it? Girls
Not
are
anymore,
normally
Bob.
called Elizabeth.
I had 3 sisters and they were called Donald, Eric and Basil.
Then why's your name Nursey?
That ain't my real name.
What's her real name?
Bernard.
I forgot that. I love Nursey.
I must profess, madam, I am astonished that Blackadder could possibly have eyes for any other
I know.
woman.
Such a surprise. Such a surprise.
I thought she was a boy.
Oh, of course, that makes it perfectly acceptable.
Because otherwise I would have cut it off. And then you'd have had to marry someone without a nose, and that wouldn't be very nice, would it?
No, ma'am.
I mean,
Nobody's as beautiful as the
imagine
Queen,
nest when
obviously.
she got a cold. Yuck!
I love her as Queenie so much.
All right, off you go
She'll
then.
always be Queenie. No matter what else she does, she's Queenie. She will always be Queenie. Oh, dear.
Everyone seems to get married except me.
And me, Mum.
Aww.
Oh, shut up, Bernard.
Make a lovely
Oh,
bridesmaid.
Baldric, beautiful. Oh, you look so happy.
Because we were so poor in our house, we couldn't afford friends.
It is strangely in
Fair
keeping
enough.
with the manner of our courtship that your maid of honour should be a man.
Very true. Makes sense.
Ignore old Mr. Grumpy.
It's the fact that Kate's wearing a dress that's pretty much like Queenie's.
You look sweet as a little pie.
Kate,
Yes, he looks
like what
lovely.
is a dung ball in a dress.
Yes, Kate is dressed just like... Oh, God, no. Oh, Percy.
Edmund, you didn't tell me we were expecting guests. And such a pretty one, too.
He's terrible, isn't he? Still just as terrible as the last time.
Baldric. That's a pretty
Percy.
name. Edmund used to have a servant called Baldric.
That is Baldric.
And so modest, too. Come on, you little tease. You know you want to.
Oh, Percy. They tried telling him.
Edmund, there has been some discussion around the court on the subject of who's going to be your best man, and
Aww.
I would like you to take this letter to Dover, where is recently docked the galleon of my old school friend and adventurer, Lord Flashheart. He shall be my best man.
That's the name the other one I remembered.
the best sword, the best shot,
Bring
the
him
best
to
sailor,
me.
and the
Bring
best
him to me.
kisser in the kingdom.
Even he, to Dover at once.
Will he get there in time? This is a moment I distinctly remember from this season. His face!
Excuse me, could you move along, please?
That is her father.
Look, I'm waiting for my father-in-law. Last thing I want is some scruffy
Oh, no, be careful what you say.
I am your father-in-law.
Oh, no. All right, how much do you want to clear off?
Hey.
How could you? He's my father, my only living relative.
£10 should do the trick.
Dad.
Yes, unfortunately, Mom, my best man still has not arrived.
We'll get another one.
Well, there's no
Percy.
one else I can really think of.
Oh, Percy.
Nothing, my lord. Just clearing my throat.
Oh, I love him.
Well, I suppose I could ask Percy. Percy,
My lord!
can you think of another best man?
Oh,
Edmund, don't be so naughty. You know perfectly well who Percy is referring to.
All right, I'm sorry.
milkshake.
Melchett. All right. Ashamed as I am and contradiction in terms though it is.
I like that Queenie knew.
I really did think old Flash would have turned up.
Here he comes. Give him to me.
It's me.
I love him so much.
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been? Woof.
Woof. I love him so much.
Thanks, bridesmaid. Like the beard.
Oh, I miss Rick Mail so much.
Hi, Queenie. You look sexy. Woof. But listen, wear your hair long. I prefer it that way.
I've got such a crush on him.
Still worshipping God? My lord. Last thing I heard, he started worshipping me. I like it, firm and fruity. Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket? Down, boy, down!
Oh, poor Percy. It feels improvised with Rick Mail. It's so good.
Ah, yes, Flash, let me introduce my fiancée, Kate.
Baby.
Oh, dear. This bit I remember. I do remember this scene. It's just one of the scenes from Blackadder that will always stick in my memory, and I'm so happy to be watching it again.
She's got a tongue like an electric eel, and she likes the taste of a man's tonsils.
You see, I find I actually prefer wearing boys' clothes.
Weird. I always feel more comfy in a dress. I've got a plan, and it's as hot as my pants.
Flash is, eh? Things will
Oh,
certainly
dear.
liven up round here. Now he's
No,
back.
he's gone.
Weren't they, Flash?
Go on with your girl.
So long, suckers. Next time you get bored of your lives, give me a call, and I'll come round and kill you.
Bye, Edmund, and thanks for everything.
Hooray!
Oh, dear.
It is customary on these occasions for the groom to marry the bridesmaid. I presume you intend to honour this?
I do.
I've got to listen to the music too. I'm sorry. Oh. This is the what season I've watched the most of. But again, most of what I remember was that episode, to be honest. That it was the Bob and the Flashheart stuff. And this is the theme I remember the most. Do they change the lyrics every time? I can't remember. Yeah, they do, because this... Oh my God. Guys, that has made me so happy to be watching this season. Like, I probably shouldn't have been watching this when I was a kid, but I was. Same as I probably shouldn't have been watching Red Dwarf when I was a kid, but I was. But yeah, this is the season I've watched the most of, I think. But I just cannot remember it. And it might have just been that episode. Because off the top of my... Like, I can remember, I can almost see little hints in my head, but I can't describe them enough to say them. Because I might be even remembering episodes from number 3, but I literally cannot... I cannot remember enough to be able to get it from there to there. So I'm excited for the rest of it. Because the Flashheart and Bob stuff, I couldn't think of like most of the scenes. Like I can remember seeing Bob dressed like that when she was dressed as a boy, and the Flashheart stuff at the end. I didn't know when in the season it fell, but that's the 2 bits I can remember enough to actually say about, and that distinctive picture of Bob in the blue and that. Did not remember the beginning with her father either. But I've missed Queenie and Nursey and Melchi. I couldn't remember if he was called Melcher or in this one or not, or if that was just him in number 4. But again, keep saying it. I'm so freaking happy right now. I'm so happy to be watching this show. I really enjoyed the first season. There were some bits that were a bit like, but there were also bits that were a lot better than I thought they were. But this just makes me smile. I'm so freaking happy. Oh, that was such a good episode. That was really funny. And as I said, Rowan Atkinson looked damn good as this Edmund. He really does. The beard and everything, just the way his characterization is. He looks really good. I love Percy still. Still the same kind of character. And he hasn't changed much. Baldric is a lot like it's like Baldric and Edmund have kind of switched a bit in like their character, and I think it works better. Like I liked how it was last season, really did enjoy it a lot more than I thought, but this is the way round things should be. This works better, and like I'm just so freaking happy, so happy. I'm just looking at the titles of the episode because we got head and then potato and then money and then beer and then chains. That's the names of the episode. Potato. My head is, I think I can't remember if what I'm thinking of with that word is from this season or number 4, or if they did it again in number 4. I can't remember. Like if I remember anything, I will say. Like, oh my God, it's this bit. This is great. Oh, I think I remember this. That kind of thing. I will let you know. But, again, I'm so happy I can't... Like, this has perked me up so much. I'm so excited to be on this season. I'm looking forward to it. I would love to know what you guys thought. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.